Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. This one will be an interesting one. A bit funny in some ways. See if we can make it turn up a treat. This will be an interesting, funny one. This one's going to be a fucking difficult one, potentially. Let's see what we have. It's a funny one. It is a G-string. Okay, a G-string. We'll just turn it over. We'll just show you the rear of this thing. This G-string, this thing. Yeah, we're just going to put it face down onto the platen and see what we get. But it's interesting how these are. But you think that if you had a dirty ass, it wouldn't be terribly pleasant. Thinking this is an A4. But basically, yeah, it's a G-string. I'm not wearing this, folks. I don't even fit into this kind of pair of pants. Or like it's like pants. So we're just going to drop the dock feeder. But basically, yeah, it's what's called a G-string. It's not. I don't know if it is quite a G-string because the bit at the back isn't quite like a string. But I think it would still classify as a G-string. And that looks interesting. It looks really bright. Looks almost celestial. I do like the pattern of the lace. It is a bit large on the horizontal side. I'm wondering what we're going to do with it, folks. Going to use MAP for this. Because it's really fine detail, the MAP does bring it out a little bit. Let's see if it's a lot. Yeah, the MAP mode has improved it considerably. So that's MAP mode, and that's before MAP mode. So that looks really quite nice. I'm actually thinking we could enlarge maybe a section out of that. Could make this maybe 400%. I don't know, folks. So we're just going to go up to 400. But there's one thing, folks, that's on my mind, and that is I'm missing a loved one, and he's the only one I want to wear a G-string for. I don't want to wear a G-string for someone else. I'm not interested. To be honest, folks, I just don't have any interest in... I'm wondering if I could just do a 400% straight off the G-string. Basically, it would work, I'm sure, a lot better. We don't have to place the G-string in its normal position, but basically, yeah, I have to change this back to negative, but basically I don't wear this stuff for other men. So if anyone wants to have some sexual fantasies over me, well, I'm sorry to disappoint, or I'm not sorry, that you're just not my type. You know, you folks are just not me. For me, I'm sure there's plenty of fish in the sea, folks. For those of you who need a partner and want a partner, I've always wanted a partner, never thought I could have one until I fell in love with Luigi. So you gotta fucking think of someone that you can actually have. And it might take time to locate that person that you would probably love. Now this is going to be the centre. We got a little bit on the edge there, but I'm thinking we can just leave it like that. We don't want it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's pretty close, pretty good looking image. But basically, yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of fish in the sea. Luigi is my partner, and I am not interested in betraying him. And I don't get turned on by other men. I find Luigi's the only one that I feel for in that manner. I really miss him, and I'm trying to get this stuff on television so I can find him, so I can locate him. And I just feel life without Luigi is almost worthless. I love him. He's the only one that I truly love. I've never loved anyone, folks, except for him. And even if Luigi was dead or married, I'm still not going to date another man. And I'll probably die of a broken heart. That's the kind of condition it would end up as. Me dying of a broken heart. But this has turned out better than I thought. This has worked out very well. And it uses very little tone in these images. But I've done something very different from the usual underpant / G-string demo. I'm really glad it didn't work out at the beginning the way I was thinking it would. But I love Luigi dearly, and he's the only one. Anyway, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.